main issue. They're not discerning where the PI is going. That's another problem I saw. Both games.
Like you said, there's some previous beef by how you said Aunt asked her son.
There's no gray area. You either came here wilding because you like, I don't care, I'm just gonna show up and eat, and it's like, dang, bro. Or you said, I'm coming because I just want to be. Let's do it. Hey, man, say, man. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know it's up in this stuff.
Weekly.
But you know, I can't do nothing without the fan with me.
Coach Hef in the building, starting off Monday.
Now slide over to this side and say, "Be Will Cooks." You know I'm locked in.
Be Will Cook.
Cori from Cori's Corner. It's my pup Perry.
Perrito.
Okay, yeah, he said he got something to say. The South got something to say. That's what he said.
He lit this morning.
He is. Hey, Stucky AM, just so y'all don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stucky AM. So he might be on more energy. He might be running around, going crazy, squeezing on this this toy.
Yeah,
Come on, son.
You see him on wind down.
Yeah, now he don't wind up. And we'd already went potty too to get all that out. But he don't care.
Well, I'm the official social cues, guys. Y'all know what it is. Every week we show up, just 4 black dudes on the couch giving up some pop culture banter. There's 3 of us today on the couch in a chair. We do it in a few segments, guys. The first segment is really about the Mutha-Stucka of the week. We want to know who is so crazy that they the Mutha-Stucka of the week. That's really what it is. Craziest stories get the top rank. From there, we move on to you. Again, for the 104th time, if you would like to get on this couch, it's very simple. You go to StuckyPod.com. I repeat, go to StuckyPod.com. I repeat, go to StuckyPod.com. You could just put in your Stucky situation. We'll put it right up there on that board. We'll read it if it's good enough. What do we do next?
Stucky.
Right after the Stucky situation, we would go to Be With Cooks, but today's gonna be.
I already got a topic.
Today's gonna be Cori's Corner.
Yeah, I got a topic. But we, usually we get you, if you're stuck and stupid enough, you get put on that wheel, and we spin the wheel.
That's right.
Spin that wheel. I ain't got the voice for it.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck and stupid. That's where you get on that wall for doing just
Dumb stuff.
Just dumb stuff. Just dumb stuff. But that's
Dumb by all standards too. Like
yeah.
Everybody's standards. This is dumb.
Yeah. But at the same token, we just want to understand what you think is stuck and stupid or not. You know what I mean? And that's what it's really about. We move on from that to our nice little vulnerable spot with Cori, where he talks about shadow work. And this is where we have some emotional conversation around what it's like to be us sometimes, and really thoughtful questions about our emotions. Something we can just have a venue for us to get that out. That's about an hour and a half. Hope that you guys stick around. That's the show. Let's talk about the Mutha-Stucka of the week, man. Who you got?
Go ahead, do your thing.
I got the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Come on, talk about it. I'm ready.
Philadelphia Eagles, man. First and foremost, I've been gaslit. Anybody knows me knows I talk football. I've been gaslit. Weeks ago, I say weeks. At this point, I'm talking months ago. I flew to New York, went to go see them play Thursday night against the New York Giants. And I knew then, we're in a world of trouble. Dare I say a world of hurt. I said, this is feeling a lot like 2023.
Oh, yeah.
And while I am not always an advocate of, like, immediately firing coaches, like, I'll be wanting coaches to have a little bit of, you gotta give them a little bit of something so that they stay a little whatever, a little grace. Problem is, when you're at the caliber that the Eagles are, Eagles might have one of the best rosters assembled. And this is really, we're going into the last years of that happening because everybody's on the end of their rookies. And we're not going to be able to pay everybody. So the urgency, particularly after winning a Super Bowl, is still very high. So after that Giants game, I was like, watching it with my own eyes, as I've seen it on TV, but seeing it in real life too, I was like, there's a problem here. And it's feeling like 2023 with Brian Johnson. Patullo, something needs to change with the play calling.
Predictable.
It's way too predictable. I'm watching the Bears game last night. I'm seeing them. I cannot wait to show y'all some of these run schemes, bro. Some of the run schemes. You talk about why you can't get Saquon Barkley open. It's because everybody's keen on him. But I bet if I throw some crazy little designs in, they have to still play their other keys. And we could be, if Ben Johnson right now had the Eagles offense or was the Eagles offensive coordinator, we'd probably be undefeated and we're cakewalking back to the Super Bowl.
100%.
Cakewalking back to the Super Bowl. If he's calling the games like he called last night, we would be moon sliding like this. It'd be games where Tanner McKee can get in and play backup because Jalen Hurts can sit down because we already up 42. Like, that's how easy it would be. But we're so predictable. I ain't even going to talk about the Cowboys game because that was embarrassing. Also, though, the referees was crazy.
Horrific.
For two straight Cowboy games.
I'm about to say, and then they came back on Thursday.
For two straight Cowboy games. The Arlington refs was going
Hey, they came back on Thursday, extra paid. I said, Jerry must have threw that
the
holiday bonus in there.
Hey, you know what? Here's this, but go get a turkey. You know what I'm saying?
The old business was good this year.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Turducken. You know what I mean? And for Christmas, beef Wellington. You know, throwing it out. But I never one of like, oh, that's a refrigerator. I'm never one of like the refs what caused the game. I do think there was a lot of influence that happened in that game because of some of the calls. And honestly, even both ways. Like I think some of the calls that were happening against the Cowboys, I was like, what are the officials doing, bro?
I feel that too.
Like,
I feel
what is
as a
happening?
Cowboys fan, and non-big football fan, but as a Cowboys fan, I agree. I thought like in the first half,
Yeah, it was crazy.
The Chiefs was getting calls like crazy, but then in the second half, Cowboys was getting calls too. So I was just like, oh, y'all trying to make it look good.
No,
Nah, it was terrible.
not. It was all bad.
It was bad call. Like one of the pass interferences that went against McDuffie, I think, on the third down, long third down.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been an offensive PI against CeeDee Lamb.
But that was the main issue. They're not discerning where the PI is going. That's another problem I saw. Both games.
It's crazy.
It would be like they're calling defensive and you go watch the replay, you're like, actually,
It was clearly an offensive.
clearly the guy pushed off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or they call offensive and you're like, bro,
Where's the?
he didn't even
what
have his
happened?
arm out. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
the thing about pass interference, and I've talked about this on my channel before, it has to be enough. There's going to be contact that happens on every play. It has to be enough to hinder your ability to catch the football.
and that illegal formation call, my God, bro. And I get it. It's real. It happens. But like I feel like, and I say I feel like, but I say this with a lot of confidence. They have preseason meetings as officials.
Oh, they do, and then
they talk about, hey, this year we should focus on
And this year was supposed to be the hip drop tackle. I've seen plenty of hip drops. I've seen no flags on hip drop.
0%. And so what changed to have them start calling this illegal formation every freaking call?
Well, I'll tell you what changed.
The offenses?
No, the tush push is what.
So so they've come together to deter the tush push in defiance of them not banning it. Is that what this is?
Well, they said, hey, tush push is already hard enough to officiate.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
The
Okay,
formation, the people in the formation, they got to fix their formation.
so they're thumbing their nose at the league.
Maybe.
No, that's what's happening.
Or
thumbing
they're
their nose.
calling it. Now, for me personally, I don't mind an illegal formation if it's actually a legal formation because you should be lined up by the rules or
100%,
whatever.
100%.
But they don't be calling it. Last night, there was a play, and I'm going to break this down this week. You'll see this on my channel. There was a play last night that was a 1,000% illegal motion against the Chicago Bears. You can't have two people in motion at the same time without both coming back to a rest for 1 full second. That did not happen. You put a player in motion, and then your wide receiver went into motion to do a quick screen.
I've seen them just half set and the play go. It's
Well, they can.
See, I didn't even know that you had to it had to be like a whole second.
It has to be a
I thought
second.
it'd just be like
If
you have to be
there's-
stopped by the time the
if
ball
there
is
are
snapped.
two or more
in play.
players in motion.
Yeah, I mean in motion rather.
Eligible players in motion. If there's one person in motion, they don't have to be. They just can't be moving forward towards the line. They can be in motion until you snap the ball. That's how you get some of these jet sweeps and stuff like that. But if you have two people in motion, so what would normally happen is a person goes in motion and a wide receiver has to come off the line because it changed the formation. So that's two players in motion at the same time. So then you have to rest. You have to come to a rest for 1 second and then snap the ball. But that doesn't happen. And I just posted a video about Tyler Steen because people are asking why Tyler Steen doesn't get a false start every time he taps the center and then goes into blocking. I'm like, that's not an illegal move. You can do that. So it's not against the rules. But what happened last night was, so officiating has to get crazier, but I'm not, we have gone off. Philadelphia Eagles, bro.
Yeah, forget the officials for a second.
Get your ish together, as T.I. said. Like, it's bad, bro. It really is. Like, I'm seeing the 2023 meltdown. It's happening.
I mean, honestly, I didn't want to admit it, but we're here now. I gotta admit it. It's pretty bad. When I'm in the building for the Cowboys game, and I was calling play after play after play from the stands, and I'm just a regular schmegular
It's
dude
too
at
easy.
the game. And
It's too easy.
I was like, okay, here goes the ball to Saquon to make him feel like he's part of the team. All right, here comes trips left that we're going to break out of and do a play action where he doesn't give the ball to Saquon and he throws it to no one. Okay, here comes third down that we're not going to convert, and now we're kicking the punt. Hey, I used to be able to say, Jake, to make, I don't have to worry about you making some field goals. I didn't have to say nothing about that.
We iffy now.
Yeah, now I don't even know what to say.
We iffy now.
I can't even talk about my special teams no more.
Nah.
So what part of the game can we talk about? We're not
Nothing.
top 20 in nothing.
False starts. We have boneheaded penalties.
We're the worst 8-3 or now 8-4 team of 100%. The 8-4s.
Our 8-4 is fake.
Yeah, it's
the Chiefs last year.
Inflated.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it's inflated.
It's the Chiefs last year. If you were watching the Chiefs games last year, like I was, you could tell the Chiefs were not actually a good football team. They just kept winning games, which is why they got to the Super Bowl and got their ass kicked. Mm-hmm. That's what's happening now. What's happening now is the same thing, and we're gonna get into the playoffs and get demolished by another Chicago Bears or something like that.
We might even go late. I still say, like, I know I sound crazy, but it's like
Cowboys might win a division, bro.
I'm not going there.
Hey, if they play,
it's December, bro.
No,
anything can happen in December.
That's true, but they're scheduled. First off, they've beaten the 2 Super Bowl players in 1 week.
Sure.
They needed both of them games. So now they're only 2 games behind the first place in NFC.
A lot of confidence. Both receivers are playing healthy.
They have a cakewalk of a schedule, bro.
Yes, I understand. All that being said, I have enough data of Decembers to know that I still can't bet against.
I don't know.
I've seen this Cowboy team but go into a December before.
I don't know. I've seen Dak is more of a January meltdown than a December meltdown.
Like, man.
Tony's a December meltdown. The Dak teams have been great in December. I think they win, since Dak has been there, I think they have a winning percentage of over 75%.
In December?
Yes.
December alone?
Yes.
Like the famous meme says, I'd like to see it.
January. It's January when they melt down.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm saying. They're gonna slide to the and I would love to see them again.
It's possible. I'm holding out on every last hope to not even give them a little bit. Like, I can't give them a little bit. So I'm gonna say, listen, there's a potential that we're not gonna get it together. Like that conversation we're having around getting it together.
Yeah, it's not. It's too late.
It's crazy. We're at 12 games deep. There's no getting it together. I hate listen, for all my guys up there in the Eagles organization, stop sending your players and coaches up to tell me what they want to evaluate. We're 12 games into the season. What do you mean everything's Nick, I love you, bro. What do you mean we're evaluating everything? What are you talking about?
Bro, listen to this TikTok real quick. Oh, dang, I got it on my phone. There's a girl on TikTok. This is hilarious, too, because I feel the same way, and I'll pass it on to you. Philadelphia Eagles social media team. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to see who's your favorite artist? I don't want to see no mini mics in the locker room. I want to see no fun. Shut down all the fun.
Jordan Davis, I love you, but
shut it down. Get straight to football. All I want to see is football. I want to see locked in action.
He said, I want to see all the reps.
That's it.
Shut it down, social media team just shift to outside. Go to the southeast.
Shut it down. You know they don't deserve no fun in that locker room, bro. They need to be in that locker room and putting in work,
figuring it out.
And them books,
and we should have known. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is. I mean, I don't believe in omens or nothing like that, but this is. We should have saw the error in our ways. Game 1, I don't care what nobody says. That Jalen Carter spit, there's something to that. There's something to that. You
can't be a Super Bowl team.
I can imagine Jalen Carter being on the Patriots with Belichick and doing something like that. It's just not. It wouldn't come across his. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even come across his brain. 100%. So, and I'm not trying to compare Nick and Belichick. They're just obviously not the same coaches. But some of it has to be reeled in.
No, 1,000%.
A lot of this chatting and we don't do all that, bro. This ain't the Eagles. What you doing talking about all this stuff in the media? We don't do that. Matter of fact, when you do that, you get shipped up out of here. what we doing?
No, facts, bro.
Spitting on people.
Hey, just be Jalen Hurts, man.
Hey, man.
Shut up.
Again,
shut up.
Here's what y'all don't know about the Eagles' history is the most protected person in all of these processes for the longest time, not necessarily invincible, but for the longest time, is QB1. So for anybody that got something to say, is a potential that you're not as protected as QB1. I'm just keeping it a bean. And that's how we do business, how we've been doing business forever. QB1 gets whatever he wants as long as they can possibly have him there. It's just how it goes. And the way you play it is not to be in the media chatting it up. So, I mean, you may have your feelings about Jalen Hurts. Ask him how to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask him how to be a Eagles, a part of the Eagles team in the media. We just keep that stuff in-house. We tell people, give us the talking points. We're working on it.
All I know is he talks about not turning the ball over, and look what happens when we turn the ball over. The Cowboys game, he had a turnover, and this game we had 3 turnovers. I think 2 turnovers at least. I know. We don't win when we turn the ball over, bro.
No, I mean, so then we have to start asking ourselves questions as Eagles fans, like, and only to ask them, by the way, because I mean we're doing our job, showing up, supporting, spending money, all the stuff we do. Hey, at what point do we have to say that winning culture can be a good culture? We don't have to make it competitive internally. We can just say, hey, let's win. You know what I'm saying? It could be ugly. I mean, the Spurs weren't winning games like this all the time.
No.
There was games where it was 87, 86, something crazy like that. It's not a cute game.
They got rings, and all of their players, because of them rings, are in getting gold jackets.
I wonder if Tony's like, I wish I could have did more because no, they're like, bro, we got
cares,
rings,
bro.
we're good. So how about this, bro? Just go back to what made us great, okay? I hate to even sound like that because it sounds like MAGA, but go back to what made us great, right? And line it up.
Make the Eagles great again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mega. I love Mega. Hey, go get a Mega hat. We're going to get a Mega hat, for real.
Mega.
Hey, you know what, bro? We got it. That's a good merch right there. That's a good merch. All right, Jared, what you got?
Oh, man, look. All right, so I'm going to call all the states who don't have this, which is pretty much every state, left lane campers.
Oh, tell me more.
All right.
They got tents.
You said what? Yeah, pretty much, as much as they be hanging out. Anyway, so there was a study that was done that showed that individuals who camp in the left lane, driving below the speed limit, are causing accidents and putting more drivers at harm or at risk than any other statistic on the highway in terms of risk assessment. Okay, so not actual like physical accidents. It's like they're causing them, or they're the reason of the cause, or the reason of the incident. So anyway, South Carolina, I believe. South Carolina is putting a law or put a bill forward that says that you have to be a minimum at the speed limit in the far left lane, and you can't camp. You have to be truly passing, which is what the left lane has always supposed to be. Most states already have a law like this saying that the left lane is only for passing, blah, 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 but it's never truly enforced. But South Carolina is saying, no, we're about to enforce it with having a mandatory minimum in the left lane, and then also potentially putting a time limit as well. So obviously that's going to be a little difficult for the time limit piece, because then you're going to have officers who are there behind the vehicles in order to see that time limit, but you will be able to see the speed for sure.
I got pulled over in Louisiana for that one time.
Being the left lane or left lane camping?
Well,
that you weren't like, you were still going the speed limit.
Going way over the speed limit, and the warning I got was for being in the left lane too long.
Yep. Yeah, because the left lane is never meant to be a camping lane. You're not supposed to chill in the left lane. You're supposed to pass in the left lane and get back over. So anyway, South Carolina's coming up with a law, and I feel like that law needs to be handed down to all states. If there's more than one lane, that left lane is for passing. You should not be camping in there, and you definitely need to be going the speed limit. So it's like a double edge. You have to be going the speed limit at minimum, and then you have to be passing. So,
well, let me ask you this: what's your driving pet peeves, bro?
Lord have mercy.
Of other drivers.
I'm about to say, I got a list.
Would you like to hear it?
Did I hear that?
Yeah,
it was like an alarm or something.
Come on.
Oh man, driving pet peeves. Camping in the left lane.
Number one.
Left side exits where people go, like, who don't properly zipper merge. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
287 to 820?
Yes.
Okay. If the left lane exits, okay, I understand that you want to get to the front of the line, right? I understand that. But when traffic is backed up so much, to where you are now blocking the left lane, which is still technically the fast lane until that solid white line appears. That pisses me off.
Yeah, you do have a list. That's crazy.
Going slow on an on-ramp.
Yeah, speed up. You're supposed to get to the speed
Get
of
that
the
ass
traffic.
moving.
Yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to match the speed, okay? Going slow on an on-ramp piss me off. Okay, we're going to be real basic. In the words of Eastern or all of Europe, not using your indicators, i.e. blinkers, that shit pisses me off. Leaving your blinkers on piss me off.
Yeah, no facts.
I got plenty of them.
Maybe you shouldn't drive. You get upset a lot.
No. Here's the thing. Because I think about that too. I'll be driving. I'm like, bro, I need to chill.
Rage.
I got this spirit.
It's not road rage.
But here's the problem. The things that make me mad, I'm like, y'all don't understand how unsafe you're making it.
Right.
You think
That's
you're making
the
it
point.
safe.
Nah,
you're
nah,
making
that
it
part's
not
real.
safe.
That part's real.
Like,
I
for
understand
instance, here's one of my biggest things that I hate, and I will honk at people for this to make them feel uncomfortable for them to move because I think I might be saving a life. So let's say right here by the Walmart, right? It's, you got 2 lanes, and then you have like a middle turn lane.
Right.
That's double yellowed, and then you have 2 lanes on the other side. And you'll have people in the turn lane trying to get into like the Walmart parking lot, or people in the Walmart parking lot trying to get out. And so the 2 lanes right here, you'll have in Walmart parking lots right here to your right, perpendicular, you'll have somebody stop.
Oh, to let that person out?
It's
the most dangerous
when the
and
light
stupid
up here
thing.
is green. That is so dangerous because
Yes.
what's going to happen is that person's going to pull out across the lane, can't see the other car in the left lane. The car in the left lane can't see the person coming out of the parking lot, and they get T-boned, and I've seen it probably 12 times in my lifetime.
Easily 12. 12 to
Being
15.
nice on the road, being courteous on the road, and the way
the right away, go ahead.
and not following the rules because you think you're being courteous is being dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Stop letting people. I'm sorry. Well, they haven't gone. It doesn't matter. They're gonna have to wait until the light up here is red. The light is green. I'm not waiting. I know. I've seen you've been waiting for 5 minutes. I don't care. You should have chosen another entrance to turn.
That's one thing. Choose another exit. There's multiple exits to every place. Choose another exit.
Choose another one. You should have chosen another one, or you're gonna wait because you're making it unsafe. So it's not like all of the things that make me mad are not me like impatient.
100%, bro.
They're all.
It's all me being defensive of everybody's
y'all
safety.
are like, who told y'all how to drive? Yes. Or if I'm at I'm supposed to be yielding, and you yield to me, and you're telling me to move on, I'm like, you're gonna get rear-ended, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you cause accidents. Get your ass in front of me. I'm following the rules. I am supposed to be yielding. You don't yield to me like some of the like on ramps. It's not like a full on ramp. Yeah. I'm supposed to be yielding to the traffic that's coming on that ramp already. Don't come around the corner and like, oh, I'm gonna slow down. No, you go. That's not the rule, sir. The rule is you keep going, and then I go in behind you. I find my way in. Like that happens to me every single morning, and I'm like, one of these mornings I'm gonna see somebody get rear-ended.
Yeah. That is the probably.
I think I'm
such.
I mean, this drives my wife so crazy. I'm such a defensive driver that like I think about all those things, and so it doesn't like I don't have really much pet peeves. I don't get honked at. I've gotten accidents before, yes, but all of them were from like moving where every single one of them were from somebody coming out of an entrance of some way hitting me. You know what I mean? Like I'm just driving normally down the road. No, I'm saying like there's not an obstruction in each of the situations I've been hit. There's not an obstruction of view.
No, for sure.
So
yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're literally just
to my point.
Yeah.
Entrances and exits.
Yes.
From a parking space or a parking lot are one of the most intersections, or one of the most dangerous intersections.
Yeah.
So imagine how much more dangerous it is when you have an obstructive view.
No,
You're
100%.
getting hit with no obstructive view.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I understand, but I'm also like just when I drive, I consider everything. My brain's never like it's constantly going. So then it's hard for me because I don't really get into situations where I get frustrated a lot because I'll move myself out of scenarios where I see it happening. Like I'll be in the rearview like, oh, here comes a dummy. Like okay, I'll give you yesterday. Somebody's behind me. You know that street by my house. It's got like your regular drive lane. Then it's got that middle lane, and then there's obviously the other lane. Well, people use that middle lane to just scoot by you, even though it's solid, which is not. You can't do that. That's a turn lane to get into all those neighborhoods. It's not for you to pass by somebody unless they're stuck in that lane with their hazards on or something. So I'm just driving. Speed limit's 35 right there, and this person behind me, I can see them. They're doing like 70 coming from the highway. and I'm like, either they're gonna hit me, stop, or they're about to pass over me. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They just kind of pass around me. So it's like,
But you got to turn left.
what you mean turn left?
You talking about to get to your place?
Yeah, but so the thing I'm saying is like most people will get frustrated right there because they say, "Oh, I'm not about to let this guy like pass me." You know what I'm saying? So they'll try to get ahead and be like, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I can't get frustrated with you. I don't care that you're passing. Like you're the one that if the cop saw this, you would be getting pulled over.
Oh yeah, no, I'm frustrated by the actions. I'm not doing something that'll cause harm or anything else.
Yeah,
but I will say it out loud, like, "Oh, you about to kill somebody," or like, "You about to hit somebody."
Morning.
Good morning. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would definitely
go see Mom.
I'm definitely seeing that in advance, way in advance. But I think that's what bothers me even more is that like, why can't other people see all of that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like, where did you learn how to drive? Because
I'll be
all
saying
of
that
this
all the
stuff is
time.
hella basic information.
And this is not me being a speed demon. Driving, you can drive too slow as well, and that'd be dangerous.
And that's what this law is about.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous. So like sometimes I'm like, yo, I need you. I know you might be scared or whatever else, but you are actually
hurting this.
You're making. That's what I be. And I'm not gonna. To your point, I'm defensive too. I'm not about to make no crazy moves. I ain't about da. I'm just like, man, insurance just keep going up because of people like y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, come on, bro. I'm driving in here. You don't know how to drive. Stay off the road. Who taught you how to drive? Or to at least adhere the signals. Like, you follow the signs, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's crazy. Matter of fact, I have a caveat to mine as well. Waymo, those are the like.
Oh yeah, those that piss you off.
The non-driver cars.
Piss you off.
They're not. They don't piss me off. They could piss me off, but they're also Mutha-Stuckas because this is a big issue in California. But they are actually causing a lot of moving violations, like actual breaking the law. And since there's no driver, like Waymo's not getting tickets, Waymo's not getting fined or anything like that. The video about the self-driving car that was stopped in the middle of the street because of oncoming traffic, but the emergency vehicle needed to get through, and the cop was trying to get it out, but the people in the car are like,
what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, like I can't do anything. They're going around buses that have their stop signs out for kids and stuff like that. They're like, it's actually they're running red lights, and so whoever is programming them, Waymo, y'all are also stuck because that's dangerous too, bro. Like,
hey, babe,
that's not a good look.
What's your number one driving pet peeve?
Number one or some.
Katie's a horn honker too. She'll reach across into the driver's seat to honk for me.
You will? Oh my God.
I'm like, don't ever do that.
Listen, I commute an hour a day to Dallas. I have a lot.
There you go. That's
Give
true.
me one.
Honestly, like not using a blinker.
Okay, not using a blinker
That's
as
Dallas.
being number one.
That's all of Dallas.
And
Yeah, facts.
I know that that's like controversial because most people don't, but like it's so.
She says she knows it's
Don't use the
controversial.
blinker, and then they try to cut in front of me. Like if you use the blinker, maybe I'd let you over.
Exactly.
But since I can't read your mind,
I'm just
know what
driving
I'm
how I
saying?
drive.
over.
I'll
granted, I
tell you
still
my
see that.
number one is road ragers. I don't understand it.
Road ragers?
Road rager, but you're thinking like earlier we were talking about that.
Cause me to rage.
No. I'm talking about like the ones that like like the ones that will do anything to like
To not let you into.
no to possibly cause you actual harm. Like the ones that are so angry that they're like jerking at the
Oh yeah,
car
I don't
and,
understand either.
you
I don't
know,
understand
all
either.
that. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
So what's the outcome here? Are
Yeah.
you like, okay? Let's say something happened in front of you or behind you, whatever that made. Look, especially if the dude's like, my bad, which happens a lot, right? You'll like, whoa, what the heck? So you pull over, like, what happened? And he's like, humbly, like, my bad.
Yeah, or I didn't see you.
Or
Whatever
it is, right? So what if that's the scenario?
Yeah.
And here you are about to try to.
In somebody's life.
Yeah, like what is going? Man, that in Dallas happens so often.
Yeah,
I'm like,
facts.
bro, what are y'all
What are we doing? Yeah,
In my head,
100%.
I'm like, you're an idiot because number one, I got cameras. Number two, this is your
No,
insurance
we're
about
both.
to pay
That's
for
what
all
I'm saying.
this.
We're both gonna be out of a car. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to pay for it.
And we're not getting to our destination faster.
And I'm pressing charges.
And all of this actually distract. Whatever you're about to go to, you're not gonna be in the right mind for.
Yeah.
Like,
And
like
I'm
I
quick to
said,
call 911. I'll tell you that right now. Especially, I have become, I will admit wholeheartedly, I have
Yeah,
become
facts.
a snitch to any kind of bad
But it's
driving.
not snitching.
It's not snitching. You were just
Yeah,
a,
it's true.
you're
You're
just
just
a
a dude.
civilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen, you're a tax-paying, you're a
just a guy.
law-abiding citizen.
And I'm telling you, I'm putting them tax dollars to work. I have called
I ain't gonna
911
cap.
this year so many times.
Calling 911 is nerve-wracking. In every situation.
Yeah, it's scary to me. I guess so. I do get like my heart starts to race a little bit, but like
It's
when I'm
nerve-wracking.
like, yo, this dude's drifting, and I've been behind him for at least 10
Tokyo
minutes.
Drift?
Yes, drifting
Hey.
lanes, blah blah blah. I don't know what's happening, but pull him over.
If you in Dallas, stay off 75 at 9:30 p.m. beyond. Get off 75.
Something that else that bothers me is this road I take is 3 lanes going into 1.
Oh yeah.
People will cut in front of people.
Oh my God! And then wait there.
Get out of the line
Just to cut.
one car.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And I'm like,
Cutting lanes is crazy.
And it's a 2007 Honda Civic. It's a Toyota Camry. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
that too.
BMWs think they own the road. Anyway, I hope y'all don't end up in a stucky situation.
I'm about to say you had that morning.
Yeah, I
bass.
had to like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Okay, so this says, so look, I'm the cousin in the family everybody calls when they need something. Got a truck? Call me. Need help moving? Call me. I don't mind helping, but it's starting to feel like folks just suspect it. Last month, my aunt asked if her son could borrow my truck real quick to pick up a couch. She said it would take an hour. Cool, no problem. Y'all, he kept my truck the whole weekend. Didn't ask, didn't text, nothing. When he finally brought it back, the gas tank was empty, and there was a dent in the side like somebody bumped a pole. He swore it was already like that, which is a lie because I baby that truck. When I told my aunt he needed to fix it, she got mad at me for not supporting family and said I was making a big deal out of nothing. Now the whole family group chat acting like I'm the one in the wrong. So tell me this, am I wrong for asking them to fix the damage, or am I really supposed to just let it slide because we share the same blood? This is from Prince with the Y.
Can we, God, since we on pet peeves, this is I don't know why. I might have to go to therapy for this. The phrase "in the wrong"
Man,
does something to my spirit, bro. I hate that phrase.
why can't you say it wrong?
Thank you. What the hell is in the wrong versus in the right? Like, who's in the wrong here? I'm like, what?
I think it was coined whenever people had to like do the line and you're like, one side is the other, one side is that, so they put wrong and right as well.
Look
I
up
don't
the
know.
history of that.
Yeah, please,
drop
bro.
the
What is
history of that.
the etymology of the phrase "in the wrong"?
It's got to be some kind of thing that we like, some slang or something that we picked up and used, and just we do that a lot, right? Like
Like
sometimes,
Southern or something. I don't know.
yeah, maybe something Southern where we just kind of come up with something that makes no sense. Like what's the other one?
In the right.
No. Oh my goodness. There's one that we say all the time that'd be like, well, you're kind of saying the same thing twice.
Like ATM machine.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, ATM.
Yeah,
machine.
while the term has been around for a long time, the specific idiom "in the wrong" is not tied to a single origin story, but developed over time to its current usage.
Like I said, we just came up with it. It's like in the wrong. It's like you, somebody saying, "What would you rather be, in the wrong or in the right?" And
All
it's
right,
like,
and it's just stuck.
it just stuck. But my
Yeah.
thing is,
You could just say, "What would you rather be wrong,
wrong
or
or
right?"
right.
Yeah, like,
We just be
in the
For no
wrong.
reason.
Like you can just be in something or in and out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
come
you
on.
like 30% wrong.
Yeah, you 70% in the right.
Now we're talking about
yeah.
insurance companies.
Nah, facts.
And fault.
All right, my bad. Prince. Sorry, I had to go off on that one. Prince. That's an interesting spelling. I like it though. The gaslighting is crazy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're taking everything as face value in the words, the gaslighting is crazy here.
Crazy is
The-
an understatement, by the way.
But I think I'm sensing a little beef here. Let me tell you why. Why did you use the term "my aunt asked if her son"? Who would your aunt's son be?
Your cousin.
Why wouldn't you just say
My cousin.
my aunt asked if my cousin? Why do you say my aunt asked if her son? Okay, it's a little beef there. I don't know, but first off, getting the truck back with no gas.
Crazy work.
That's foul number one.
Immediate.
That's foul number one. In
That's
fact,
no home training.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to cut you off. That's foul number 2 because you didn't bring my truck back the
oh,
same
you didn't
day.
text me. That's true.
That should have been the same day. So
And you didn't even if you weren't, hey, I know I was gonna bring it back today. I'm still moving some things. Can I keep it for the weekend? Because I gotta. Okay, cool. Well, we have communicated what the plan is. The fact that you didn't ask for it is crazy. You said you baby the truck. I would have been on somebody's head top come 9 p.m. My truck ain't back.
Yeah, I'm getting into that.
Okay, but 2, gas tank on empty. I would have said something immediately.
Diabolical.
Dent in the truck. Talking about it was already like that? No, it was not.
Offensive.
No, it was not. I could tell you. I got photos. Talking about, and then you're gonna tell me you're not supporting the family. I just gave you the truck. What you mean I'm not supporting? That's the gaslighting part.
Yeah.
I just let you borrow my truck. You broke all the etiquette rules when it comes to this. If at very least I'm asking you to put gas in my tank, and you're talking about I'm not supporting the family, that type of statement right there would have been for me now, and probably even some years ago when I turned this leaf. My boy didn't turn the leaf. When I turned this leaf, I would have been that conversation would have ended there, and then be like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cut off.
Yep, they're done.
Cut off.
Why does Cori not talk to nobody no more? Look, done. Hey, I'm not supporting the family. I'm sorry, but I tried to help, and I thought it was no big deal. I'm like, hey, what's going on? All I need you to do is just pay for this. I'm cool. Like, it's all good, no biggie. But like, we would do that for each other. Something happened, I'd have been like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. First off, if I put a dent in your car, I would have told you immediately.
Yeah.
I know this happened. My bad. You have all the right to still be mad, but I would also let you know I'm gonna do whatever it takes to fix this. Go get your quotes or whatever, and I'll pay it. If I don't have the money now, I'll give you some now, and every month I'm gonna hit you up until I pay the debt off or whatever, and some. That's how it should have taken place. That's how any normal, I say normal, respectfully, that's how your family should operate.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful is the word.
But it's not. And so if the whole family in the group chat is acting like you're the one in the wrong, I just think maybe you and your family have different outlooks on life. And I'm not saying cut them off. I'm just saying y'all might have different outlooks, and you might want to take that into consideration. That's how you get unstuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a couple things. One, Prince. First of all, I know you one of us. Can you say stuff like "in the wrong," and then "baby that truck"? You know, only black folks say "baby that truck." You know, I don't know if I know many other type of cultures that use the word "baby" the way we do. And for those who don't understand black culture, when he says "baby that truck," he means he takes very good care of it.
As if it is his own child.
Right. When we say "baby," something that just means we're keeping it close to our hearts. Okay?
Also, the y'all ... He kept my truck the whole weekend.
Yeah, the y'all. How
Very,
you jumped it up. Now. Hold on. Let me back up because I don't want to offend people here. On the same token, this could be country culture too. Whoever
this is true.
This person could just be country.
That's true.
Now you don't know what race it is, but
Horses in the stable.
you know, country.
It's country because of the truck. If it was any other car, that wouldn't be country.
That's what I'm saying. So anyway, moving on. Number one, we could talk about the cousin. You call him aunt, son, or whatever. But we can talk about the cousin. We can talk about the aunt all we want to. My thing is what you do, Prince. Why you let the whole day go by?
Yeah, you said an hour.
You tripping. You said a couple hours or whatever it was. How you let the day go by? Now, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. But after a couple hours and my car is not back, after you told me to be back in a couple hours, I'm pressing a button. And it may not even be an offensive button. It may just be, hey, everything okay? Because you just never know. You never know. It could be maybe they're possibly not done. Let's be realistic. They're using this to do what? Is it moving? Let's be honest, bro. You're not going to move in a couple hours. No one ever moves in a couple hours. The drive time from one location to the next.
And it's the worst part, too. They just said pick up a couch. That's one item.
Yeah. But this, again, something lets me know this might be our people. That's how we lean into it. Yeah, we'll lean into that. Like,
I just got to get a couch.
But then whenever it gets there, you're like, act while it's here.
While I have a whole truck.
I notice I have some space in the truck. Maybe we fill it up with everything.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, let's move a dresser.
Right. So, but again, this is how you know, like, okay. Anyway, going past that, you should understand a few things. You're being helped. You're being asked to help while they're moving. My assumption is they're not going to just move that couch and give you the truck back right out the gate. So then you have to start asking yourself some questions. Do you want to set a longer expectation in your mind on when you should get that truck back? If so, do you want to start communicating about your truck? Now, I understand there's an expectation that you probably thought in your head that they would be reaching back out to you, but shame on you, didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? There's either some relationship gap here or communication gap here that you obviously don't have. So why would I be leaning on them to do the right thing whenever it's my truck? So, Prince, I'm one of the people that's like, yeah, we can talk about the other people, and because they all wrong, and you know they're wrong. Stop playing. That's why you're not in the wrong. And the crazy part about being in the wrong in this, by the way, is the very next sentence says, "Am I wrong?" So I mean, he knows how to do it right. But anyway, my point is, who cares if they're wrong or not? We know they're wrong. What did you do?
Yeah, facts.
How did you let it get to that point where now you have to try to de-escalate a situation that you're not responsible for in that sense, okay? But you are responsible for not, like, communicating this. If you would set them expectations early, set them boundaries pretty early, and they cross some boundaries, now they wouldn't have conversations like this. They wouldn't have leverage to say things like, oh, it was like that before. Oh, well, you're not supporting the family. No, I got receipts. I told you before you take my truck, have it back tonight by 9 p.m. I got something I got to do in the morning with the truck. I told you I took a bunch of pictures and I sent you the pictures of the truck to show you what it looks like just in case, because I noticed that you're moving. So when you're moving, you're probably going to have...
You might run into something.
Might run into something, ding, dang, doom. I just want to make sure I got this for... And I'll even make it nice. I'll say something like this. Got to take it for the insurance just in case.
Yeah.
I don't have you as a driver on my policy. I just got to make sure that if something happens,
That's
I'm able
finesse.
to. You understand what I'm saying? I got to make sure if something happens, I just.
Putting you on game with the lingo.
I wouldn't even think
I'm
about
trying to
that
get you
one.
unstuck because it's not just talking about how you be stuck. I'm trying to get you unstuck. This is how you do it. Set the boundaries early. So then whenever it happened, now I don't have to have a conversation. We all of it's said and done. You see what I'm saying? And if they want to play this game, it's very simple. Receipt. So, because you said here that you'd have it back by 9, and I told you I needed it in the morning, and you said, oh, no, that's cool. We'll be done in a couple hours. Yeah, I have that right here. You said that. Also, here's a receipt of me sending you pictures for my insurance, and I noticed that there's no dent on the side of my truck. So there's
Where
that
did it
receipt.
come from?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's what I have to say, because like you said, there's some previous beef by how you said Aunt asked her son.
Mhm.
I'm not giving you my truck. I'll drive.
There you go.
I'm there.
There you go.
I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving. I'm going to get my car. And keep in mind, if you decided that you wanted to do something extra, I'm petty enough that I will purposefully plan something to limit your ability to have my truck.
That's what. Man.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? You said you have it for an hour. By the third hour, I will have scheduled something with someone or with myself so that you have a 3-hour window, which is an hour or 2 hours after you said, because you said it only take 1 hour. Okay? Just let it slide because we share the same blood. This bothers me a little bit because the thought process is on the reverse side, family shouldn't be as disrespectful, right? People who care and love you the most shouldn't even be naturally this disrespectful. So just let it slide because share the same blood, irrelevant. That thought process needs to get gone. At the end of the day, this is actually one of the reasons why after I had my truck, I got rid of it so fast because I'm like, I don't have a truck, so I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. I can help you on other ways, but I will never let anyone borrow my truck. I mean, outside of pretty much this room.
Yeah, I'm still
or dad. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving. Yeah. I'll be there. Whatever that may be, I'll be there. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, the only other piece that I will add to this, and this is kind of a caveat with your conversation about the receipts, is I'm not above suing. I'm not above taking it to the law. So if you are not about to pay, number one, first off, you're saying, should I ask them to fix the damage? You will fix the damage. There's not a if, and, or but. You will do it, or I'm suing you, and I'm suing your insurance company. And if that means you're going to jail, you're going to jail. I do not care.
But see, the suing part is crazy.
What else am I? No.
Look, see, again, man. Yeah.
I have insurance for this. My lawyer's got that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, suing is not crazy. By the way,
it isn't. But hey, who do you have? Where did this happen? Oh my God, you aimed at your house. That's fine. Hey, what's your you have State Farm insurance at the house?
Yeah, facts.
There's no problem. You don't have to tell me. Insurance. I just want to know who your insurance is. I'll figure all that other stuff. You got State Farm? No problem. Okay, hey man. Oh, that's tough. Tomorrow morning, you wake up. Claim started.
Yeah, the claim will start, but that's their insurance company is the lawsuit. That claim is just the lawsuit.
Claim started.
That's all that is. Because I ain't playing no games. That claim would have been gone. Matter of fact, give me a copy of your insurance before you walk off my property.
That's what I'm saying. But these are all boundaries that you set prior to you lending the truck. I mean, and again, should they want to have things to say, right? What I don't like about people in general, right? And I'm this way in a sense. I've for the last few years I've really honed in on trying not to be this way, but like where you do it a lot in life, you shouldn't have this like wild idea that it's like not possible in other parts of your life, whatever that is, right? When you go rent a car, you have to go through a laundry list of checkpoints. You have to give them your credit card, your insurance. They got to walk you down the terms and conditions of having the car. You got to pay for the gas and make sure the gas is full when it comes back. You got to go do an inspection with them. Seriously. You got to walk around the car, take all the pictures and all that stuff. They got to take their pictures and all that stuff. In other words, this is something we do on the regular. So to be offended by you saying like, well, look, you're essentially renting my truck for me for free.
Yeah.
Why can't we just go through the same process? Let me just take a few pictures. Let me make sure it's straight because anything can happen. No offense to you. It's just business. But yeah.
You already stuck and stupid. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm saying, as B Will would say, don't be stuck and stupid.
That's right.
And that's a segment where a person, place, or thing finds himself in a stuck and stupid situation. And then we put that ass on that wheel. And he would normally say, Cori, spin that wheel. But B Wood's not here. Everybody, moment of silence for B Wood not being here today. All right. So since the wheel is not live, not hot, I do have to. Speaking of etiquette, I got to bring this up. And I told my boy CJ I was going to do this. We talked about this a little bit, but let's talk about it on the pod. Thanksgiving just passed. Hope y'all had a lot of good food. Turkey, ice cream, things of that nature. Pork belly, burnt ends. Before Thanksgiving, we had Friendsgiving. That's when we host friends over at the Milton house. And, we have fun. Kids be outside throwing around beanbags, getting them stuck in trees, stuff like that. Good times. Now, my boy CJ came. Shout out to CJ. Love you, my boy.
Oh, I already. I know what you're about to go.
CJ, when he came, he hey yo, when he
pulled up,
when he pulled up to the house, he had a bottle of liquor. And I guess I have interpreted that, and Katie had interpreted that as like, oh, this is what you're bringing to the function. This is what you're bringing to the host of the house, right? Host of the party. Because as we know, you don't show up to people's place empty-handed.
Never.
Right? You bring something, flowers,
food, for Friendsgiving, a food dish maybe,
Any
or
ice, drinks, any party. You bring, and that sometimes people do that, right? They bring a bottle of wine or some, whatever. I feel like that's very typical. And so he brought, bought some liquor. And so then night goes on, CJ leaves. I dapped him up. All right, good to see you. Him and his little boy, shout out to Kaka and his wife, they leave. Now about 7 minutes later, I'm in the kitchen. He comes back in the house. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, I forgot something right there. He hit me with one of these little, can you have it right there? And I'm thinking, if I turn behind me, it's gonna be like a baby bottle or bottle
or even a
warmer,
plate of food, maybe
something like that. I turned around. I seen that bottle of liquor. I said, this is private property.
No ways, dude. It's private property.
I said, this is like, yeah. I said, oh, this is foul, CJ. This is foul, brother. This is foul. This is etiquette 101, bro. You can't bring something to somebody's house and then ask for it back.
That's wild.
That's crazy, bro. And I said, nah, take it. I don't want take it back. He's like, for real? I'm like, but take it back, bro. I just want you to remember this moment and don't ever do this at somebody else's house, ever.
Yeah, that's
ever.
wild.
Is that wild?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I find it to be very wild. Now, CJ, there's a way that this works in your favor. There are lots of times as hosts where I will distribute things out of my house at the end.
Yes.
That I no longer find useful because I already know it's going to be wasted. So I don't want it to waste if there's somebody that will partake in whatever that thing is. A lot of times it's beer for me because I don't like drinking beer anymore. I used to drink a lot of beer. I don't drink beer anymore. I don't drink. People bring liquor. I mean, you can bring it. Thanks for it. It's going to be sitting in my liquor cabinet because I'm not really a drinker. So if I want to give it to you at the end, because I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna drink this. You can take it back if you like. There is your opportunity to take it back, just so we can understand the etiquette a little bit deeper.
At the end.
And that means that you stayed the whole party and you invested into the entire party. And that also means that you were then receiving back the thing that you bought to contribute to the party. Those things are very rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to go to every party and have those exact scenarios play out. So if that's the case, stick to what Cori's saying. Just know it's gone when you bring it.
Yes.
Like, if you bring it, just understand it's gone.
It's gone.
Expect
Like-
it to be gone.
Like, okay, I bought the Cokes, right? There was a multitude of Cokes in there, you know?
Coach gone.
But Sam's Cola?
But
They still over here.
no,
too.
but my point is, like,
You're not anticipating taking it back.
yeah, if I get Cokes to take back, great. You know, I have some Cokes left over from the party, but I didn't bring it thinking, hey man, you guys
Whatever's
gotta
not
slow down.
used.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
slow down.
hey,
on the
slow
Cokes.
down. These
I'd
bad
rather
boys are
y'all take
$13
all
a
the
case.
Cokes.
And here's why I know that. The plan for you in coming in here was that the Cokes would be drank. So you weren't planning for it to
Not
to
in my
come back
head did
anyway.
I think I would have anything to come home
Exactly.
with. Yes.
Now I did have like you brought up a point, and I think I'm on the other side because I have a second example of this.
Okay.
You come to somebody's house,
Mhm.
you bring a gift, right? And you explain this gift to this person, right? It's for them. You got it for them in remembrance of them or in honor of them, and they give it back. As a host, is that foul etiquette? Because
Big
I
time.
think it is.
Big time. Nah,
That
but
also happened to a friend of mine
Yes.
who she went to a Thanksgiving, brought something to the house. At the end of the night, she came back and was like, "Hey, here you go." And she's like, "What you mean I bought this for you?" She's like, "No, you can have it."
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said they're rare. There's a rarity that all those things come together and it's not offensive.
I'm about to say, I would have just regifted it.
Nah, that's
If it was an
thank you.
actual gift, I
As
would've
a
regifted it.
host, this is me. If I'm hosting a party and you bring me something and I don't want it, first and foremost, you will never know.
You
that I
will
didn't
never
want it.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the very thing because
Yeah, good
also
point.
I'm thankful because you thought about bringing something here. So whether I like it or not, it's actually a moot point.
Yeah, it don't
There's-
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Now, if you were trying to be petty, like you brought something you know I don't like,
Oh, yeah, that's a little different.
that's different.
Yeah.
But like generally speaking, the thought of you bringing something to my house to thank me for hosting or whatever is a nice gesture. So it doesn't matter if I like it or not, right? It's like getting somebody a present and you know, oh, oh, this is nice. What is this?
Wow, avocado.
It's an avocado. That's the energy we on, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna hype it up because I really do appreciate it at the end of the day. So I'm finna keep it. Now when you leave, it's like Christmas returns. I may return it, you know what I'm saying, or pass it on
Yeah.
to somebody else.
I'm a big regifter.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
might.
to the gift receipts.
Yeah, do you feel me? I might pass it on, and that's another flex. If you get a gift for somebody, go ahead and get that receipt, man. You don't know.
Because now you've broken
pressure's
you've
off.
broken the pressure point because you've told them ahead of time. I see you.
Yeah.
Like I know you're not gonna like this gift. I tried, but it's a possibility you're not gonna like this gift.
And if you don't, it's okay.
And if you
Here
don't,
go.
I'm actually not even mad at you. So much so, here goes the gift receipt. Now, how do we do this in your scenario, right? I'll give you a gift receipt for a scenario just like that from your homegirl, right? Here's a gift receipt scenario, bro. Tell them up front, hey, if we don't eat it, or like let's say it's a pie or something. Let's say it's a pie nobody likes. Let's say it's a casserole nobody likes. Come out. Your gift receipt is to tell the host, hey, I understand if y'all don't eat it. It's not a big deal. I mean, you can throw it away. I'm not going to take it home. That's the game-changing gift receipt of all time.
Yeah.
Just walk in and be like, bro, if y'all don't eat it tonight, it's fine. Please don't give
good.
it back. Just
Yeah,
throw it
yeah.
away. Like, I'm not. Because now, if you see me throwing it away, you
You-
said from the beginning, it's
Again,
okay.
the guilt is gone.
It's
Yeah.
This is the gift receipt of all. This
Yes.
is how you do gift receipts when it comes to food and other items. Like, if you don't have an actual gift receipt, you say that. It's okay if you don't want it. I mean, we don't have much use of it. We just thought you guys would like it. And now
facts.
I've given you an understanding of why I think you would like it too. So now all the pressure would be on you to be a jerk in this moment and be like, why would you think I like something like this? And blah, blah, blah. That's now it's all on you if you're a host and you're a jerk. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell you straight up, hey, if you find no use of this, throw it away from the jump.
Nah, facts.
Here's another one for the CJ portion. Was his the bottle that wasn't touched?
Yeah, it was unopened.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another way to
Nice
get.
little caveat. So
Yeah.
nobody opened it. Nobody
Nah,
cracked
that's
that
okay.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Then you got to say from the beginning, hey, It's cool if you don't.
Yeah, because
Use it for your guests.
I
if they
might
like
be.
it.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is my intention maybe I may not use it tonight. Matter of fact, I view this bottle. You brought me a certain bottle. I might be like, hey, I'm gonna use this for some other occasions because I want to.
You want to make it last, It's
Right. I
not
don't want to
good.
bleed this.
But also, here's what I would say: if you're, and it's not just CJ, but just people in general, if you don't want to come up off that bottle because it's unopened, or you feel, oh, it's unopened, so I can take it back, don't bring a fully sealed bottle. Like, liquor is one of those things when you're coming to a what's a personal gathering, right? So not something that's where everybody just doesn't know everybody. But like a personal gathering like this, it's okay to bring a opened liquor. You know, like if you got vodka that's barely used that you just opened last week, like that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
And if you want it to be used for your thing or for the party, you bust it open too.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I'm
bust
saying.
it open. We gonna start making some drinks with it.
Yeah, immediately. If you
That's what I did with the Uncle Nears,
if
bro.
you bring a box
Yes.
of beers, crack the first one open.
Yeah, crack the first one.
It's fine. Again,
Throw it to the host. Hey, you want one here?
why spend it if it wasn't an opportunity for you to say it's gone? Like, why? Just keep it then.
Don't bring it.
That
Yeah,
whole well, I mean, nobody ate it. Okay, then
That's
you
it.
shouldn't have made it or something. If you're attached to it like that, where you don't like to see money be wasted, then
Yeah.
say no.
Yeah.
Say I'm not bringing nothing. I'm not coming to the party or whatever it is. But don't come to the party and then expect to be fiscally like paid back on it or something. Stop
Hey,
it.
yeah,
bro.
there are rules, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
my boy Imani. We had a potluck on Monday, and Imani was there, and people were like, "Why you not eating?" Imani's like, "I didn't bring nothing," and I was like, "See, he
Respect.
know that's respect.
Respect. But
You didn't
guess
bring
what?
nothing to the potluck.
Guess
Don't
what?
eat nothing."
If the host walks up and
And
said,
said, "Hey."
bro, stop tripping.
Yes.
Get in here and eat this food. You've now won.
Now you have no choice.
That's a gift receipt. Just tell them straight up. Oh, I'm not
Yes.
eating. I didn't contribute, man. I feel horrible. I can't do nothing like that. Y'all crazy. Let them tell you crazy for not eating.
Nah,
And then,
facts.
now you go hit that. And then there's etiquette there.
Are you
You're not
sure?
slamming the plate full.
Facts.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
in
you
there
get
and
a little
humble.
bit of
Yeah, you get a
them
quarter
tell-
of
look,
a piece
look,
of turkey.
Let them tell you, what are you doing? That's so little food on the plate. Put more.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. What? No. Come on, bro.
That's
Eat.
crazy.
Go ahead, eat, bro. Don't
No,
even worry
bro,
about it. Go ahead, eat.
Don't let these people pressure you. Eat.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, that's so crazy.
Facts.
Yeah, all of that.
But I
No
would-
dessert, no drink. Let them tell you and say water.
Get water. Yeah, I'm about to say, don't go for any of the Cokes
don't
or
grab
anything
no
else.
Coke,
Get
no
water.
Nah,
beer.
facts.
None of that. Hey, you guys got water bottles? Don't even say that.
Yeah, don't
I get a
ask.
cup of
Don't
water?
even think. Don't let them tell you anything other than water.
No.
Like, No matter how good
if they
it is.
again, you let the host walk you through it. But you have to anticipate. You have to be so humble at every step because you came to this thing disrespectfully, or you knew that you're going to be humble. That's the only thing. Otherwise,
yeah,
there's
100%.
no gray area. You either came here wilding because you like, I don't care. I'm just going to show up and eat, and it's like, dang, bro. Or you said, I'm coming because I just want to be around y'all, and I'd rather just be humble about it. But let them dictate by you being humble at every step. So when you say, can I get a glass of water? Or where can I get a plastic cup for water? That's so humble. If a host is a real host, like somebody like me, bro, stop it. The cooler's over there with the Cokes and the... No, I can't do... No, stop, shut up. There's
yeah,
1,000 Cokes over there. Stop playing. Drink the Coke. At every step. Hey, can I get it? You guys have paper towels? Paper towels? It's some napkins.
Now, talk about. Now we have about 4 or 5 potlucks, and you hitting the same move.
No, but you can't. Nah. Again, there's etiquette. Switch up you can't be the same people.
yeah.
You gonna go to this potluck, that's gonna be your one for the quarter with them. And then you gotta go to another potluck and do it. And you can't keep doing it at the same
I
potluck.
see you 4 or 5 potlucks deep in the same move. I'm like, hold on, he finessing.
You ain't humble no more. Hey,
finessing.
come on, dude. Go
That's
the
facts,
road,
bro.
Yeah,
dude.
fact, hit the road, dude. But hey, top 10 feeling at a potluck I experienced. I never really brought nothing to potlucks besides like I go buy desserts and cookies and stuff and
Yeah.
fruit tray.
On the
made
fruit
them-
tray, God.
Nah,
bro.
100%, bro. Put it at the front of the line.
Yep.
No, bro. This
All the
is,
vegetarians.
I'll give you the number one potluck moment. But go
No,
ahead. What's yours?
Here's mine. I just got the experience, bro.
Me
I
too.
brought them pork belly burnt ends.
Yeah, killed it. Empty dish.
And everybody, you made these burnt ends?
Yeah.
You made, somebody came up to me, if I pay you, can you make it from Saturday? I was like, hey, boy, smash. Let's go. I'll smash. I would feel terrible on the flip side. If I went back, my dish
So much
full and
pressure.
nobody, it's just a lot of pressure. I didn't think it was. But then when you in the room, and on top of that, I had added pressure on me because one, everybody kept coming up to me. Hey, I saw on the sign up, you're bringing pork belly burnt ends. I'm like, damn, I really better smack. Two, I had to bring them in late because I was warming them up in the oven from another hall. So mine was like, when I walked in here, everybody was like, "Oh, this the burnt ends." I was like, "Damn!" Everybody
So
seen
now
it.
it's
I tried to
license on
slide
you.
in,
Yeah, nope.
but it was a hit. So I was like, "Yes,
All right,
this
here's
is a great
number one.
feeling."
Number one feeling in the potluck. We're gonna call it a potluck, but really a dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. Because potluck's one thing, but this is Thanksgiving dinner. So
Who made the potato salad?
Nope. The lights is on me. I had a 22-pound bird, a turkey,
The first slice.
bro. No, the first bite. I already knew mine was juicy. I'm not worried about that.
Hey, yo.
Pause. The turkey. What? Chill. I said pause first, and I said the turkey. Okay. First of all, because I base mine 48 hours at least. Yeah, basing. I'm talking about the turkey. Say, bro.
Keep going. Bro.
Hey, everything about Thanksgiving cooking is paused out. But anyway, I already know it's gonna be moist. I wouldn't worry about that. It's just you never know how much salt is enough salt with the turkey, bro. You never know because it's so dry. It's such a dry bird. So like it sucks up all that flavor. Hey. I said everything is pause worthy. But bro, that first bite, when you see somebody take it, and it's the turkey, bro, because this is Thanksgiving. So the ham is like the secondary meat. Pause in Thanksgiving.
It's the backup meat.
Yeah,
If the turkey ain't hitting,
the
you
turkey
slide
is
the backup.
bro.
Yeah.
The turkey literally is that thing they push in the middle of the table and they go, wow.
Yeah,
You know, like, it's the center of the table bird, bro. When I tell you, everybody like this eating the turkey. Hey, why is it so moist?
Hey, yeah, who
what
made
is this, bro? And then you look and the dish is done, and you see all you see is the bones.
Bones, yeah.
I was like,
Little gristle.
it was like a little moment in me, and I was like, we good.
You tried to drop the glory tear.
Yeah, we good. I got it. I think if we needed to survive off my cooking, I think we good. You know what I'm saying? It's that
Man,
moment.
that's what I'm saying. There's for them potlucks or gatherings, bro. When your dish hit,
It's a wrap.
it's good, boy. It's like yeah. And on Saturday, I forgot one ingredient I didn't tell y'all about. But I forgot to put the brown sugar in it. That's why it wasn't as sticky as they usually are.
Yeah.
But I put it in there for the potluck, bussing. Then I made some for this Thanksgiving because we had Katie family come down. I made some more. I bought way too much. I probably still got like 4 pounds left.
Already made or?
Nah.
You know, let me know when you cooking them up. I'll come on over. I'll bring a side.
Football tomorrow.
I don't even want to watch. I'm going to watch, but I don't want to. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
because both games already happened for us.
Yeah,
When you're an Eagles fan, there's only 2 games you care about every week.
yeah, the Cowboy game and the Eagles
game.
game. Like,
Everything else,
I'd
I
already
mean,
seen
we'll
them.
see it on the highlights.
and in 1 week, my week got ruined twice.
That's what I'm saying. And bro, it's a double bad week.
Bro,
Cowboys
how
won
do we get
twice,
back
the
to
Eagles
this?
lost
How
back
do we
to
get back
back.
to this?
Hey,
bro?
man.
Because, bro, it's so hurtful. I don't understand this.
Yeah, it's tough. My spirit, man. Hey, open your Bible app. Get to the shadows. And you got to go to James 4:10.
Gonna crash out.
James
You gonna
4:10.
crash out. That my homeboy James.
Flo? Shout out to Flo, man. You got
Hall of
Oh.
Fame.
What you talking about?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
No, I know you know what I'm talking about. Jeremy said, oh.
Because like as soon as I clicked it, it was like you need to sign in and create an account.
No, you don't. You hit cancel on
Man,
it.
Jesus free.
Yeah, facts. I mean, come on, bro. You trying to charge me to get to the word? That's crazy.
He's literally the free gift.
Ready?
Yeah, read James 4:10. Wait. What version you reading?
ESV. Gotta be.
Yeah, ESV.
Let's hear it.
Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will exalt you.
Read it again.
Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will exalt you.
So my question is, when was the last time you were really humbled?
Every day. Every day. I try to make it my life's mission to explain to people how little we are. Like, how big we are in the eyes of the Lord, yes. We're special to Him individually, yes. In terms of what we can accomplish, nothing can be done without Him. So if the term is nothing can be done, that means no thing, nothing, not breathing, thinking, achieving, looking, you know what I mean? Whatever you're thinking about that can be achieved by you is not done without the Lord, then my day should be spent in humility. I truly believe that. I try to, like, for years operated in ego and not realizing that's like pushing against God, actually, to say I'm operating in my own ego. And it gets you nowhere because you're actually not operating in your own ego when you think that you are. Everything is under his control. So what are you thinking that you're in control of, really? So what I try to do is to show people, no, humility is actually a beautiful thing. Like, you're releasing. It's not this thing where you tell yourself like, oh, I'm just this like pushover. Like, no, I think that's how the world's based it. But really, it's just showing up the way he would like you to show up every day, right? Not the way you want to show up every day. So for me, every day is humbling. I'll give you an example. Here recently, there was a huge layoffs at my job. Everybody, even now, are still freaking out, right, about this. And one thing my boss always says is, bro, why are you always so calm in all these scenarios? And I keep telling him, it's not me. Whatever's happening is not in control of me. I know the Lord has control over everything, all things, because nothing can be done without him. So even in this moment, I am humble enough to say, I'm not going to get on my high horse and start being fearful and start start pointing the fingers of blame at people who are doing things. Man, the Lord's in control. So I don't care what happens to me. And anything can happen to me at any point. I'm not in control. So, yeah, that was a good example. But, yeah, every day.
No, for sure.
Last time I was really humbled. I don't know. Like, for me, it's difficult because of how like open I am to not susceptible, but like open I am to like the idea of someone else or something else is better or greater or whatever that is. And so I think the only thing I can really think of is like the last time I was on the court, I would go to volleyball, and it was a moment where I thought like I was at like a point where I was at my best or at my peak or whatever. But looking across the net, I was seeing myself like judging and seeing myself like not necessarily putting someone out because I would never be vocal about it, but like seeing how other people may see me and how I used to use that as an advantage. And I was doing that to somebody else across the net. They bust my ass, my team, like a team that should not have beat us the way that they did. But like they weren't trash talking, or one of them was, but that's irrelevant. But like the rest of the team was just, they just didn't look like it, and it's something as simple as like, if you get on the court being all cocky and, thinking you got this in the bag, and then for me, it was a humbling moment to be like, hey, I just like other people used to judge me all the time and still do, I can't do that to other people. So watching them kill us, we still won the championship. But watching them beat us and put us in the loser bracket to work our way back, like, it's serious.
No, I feel you. As athletics give you a bunch of them type of moments.
Yep.
I'm also I relate to a lot of what both of you said. I relate to a lot of what Matt said, especially on like, people are always like, why are you don't really be tripping? I'm like, no, because I feel like once you really, when it really sets in, how less control you have over everything, it's like I'm not really about to be tripping over most stuff.
How can you? You don't. There's nothing you can do to make an outcome go the exact way you want it to go.
They call me Mr. Slowdown at work because I'm always like,
yeah, pump your brakes.
just chill.
Yeah.
This is a moment for us. This is the perfect time to panic. That's what they said in the Toy Story, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's really not.
maybe for you it would be, but it's like we don't have to.
No.
But
we don't have to.
We don't have to, right? Like it's a choice to do so. Mm-hmm. We don't have to do this right now. And also, let's look at the things that we can control, right? We talk about the things like control the controllables, and even the things that we think are controllable are just like a facade of like, we think we can control it. So being able to, I don't know. I feel like for me, my humbleness that I get is always looking at the things that I've been blessed with and how the blessings continually come, even sometimes when I feel like I don't deserve them. So yeah, they're like, I don't like to look at people and say, oh, look what they got, and like try to covet what they have. And if I do that, because I'm not like perfect, not to say that I won't be coveting or jealous of somebody else, I always look back to like, there are, you know how many people probably look at my life and say, I envy him, or I want what he has. I've been blessed with so much. So for me to be so ingrained with wanting more is a little diabolical, right? Like, so now I'm in the humility of every time I get and receive a new blessing, I'm like, wow, like this is
every piece of the
everything
journey.
is so large, because I really don't deserve it, and I don't have to have it, but you continue to give it to me, so I appreciate it. Like it's, and if I can continue to say, and then I start looking at like, okay, I've received this blessing, how can I bless somebody else? Which is also why I don't feel bad at all about like, there are things that happen, and I'll just be like, all right, well, I got this, so I'm just gonna give this away. I don't need it anymore. Well, why wouldn't you sell it? I'm like, I don't need it. I also don't need the money. Like, if I needed the money, would it be nice to have more money? Sure, but I don't need it. So I just got blessed. Could I then help bless somebody else through the blessings that I already received? And if I can, then why not do that? So like, I have switched my mindset to be there, but it took time. It takes those moments for you to recognize how little you are, and how much everybody is experiencing life in the way that they're experiencing it. Like,
Same time.
at the exact same time. So like,
It's a whole world. So, and that's just this planet. Like,
like
bro,
we just,
so,
everything's so little. Like everything's so little. So if you could, I hope you receive that into your spirit. You know, go to James. You can read the chapter 4 at least. But I took verse 10 from chapter 4 of James. Turn your Bibles to James.
in the Bible it says.
Exactly. And when you do that, get your apple cider. Make sure you have had a well-rested night. If not, go ahead and take a nap. Read the word, study it, have a relationship with God. Listen to this episode, watch it, and then come back next week because we have a better episode.
If it's up.
It's stuck. Hey.
Be Will, where you at?